Let's try roleplay. You're back. Welcome.
This is a different podcast altogether.
Episode 10. Great Capital Bake Off. We've got Mary Berry.
Hello!
This is an intro where I couldn't decide what I was going for. Anyway, I'm James, and I will be playing Ibathane, the Dragonborn Sorcerer.
I'm Connor, and I'll be playing Thulmi, the Human Rogue.
I'm Rowan, and I'll be playing 9, the Tiefling Paladin.
And I'm Henry, your DM. No soggy bottoms.
Oh.
Previously on Let's Try Roleplay, we traveled to the Arcane University in search of some answers. 9 went to the Necromancy building in search of Professor Snake to investigate whether there are magic items capable of holding a soul. I don't think she got the answer she was looking for, but to be honest, all I really remember her telling me about was some weird undead cow. The potion seller and I learned of spell-storing gems from Professor Mumblemore, and even managed to trick him into giving us some. Tolmy told me that he and Craig had some luck with Professor McGonagall. They learned that the ghouls we found could have been used as one of the components to cast Garcia's form. This might explain how the murderer gained access to Fyodor's room. Anyway, we made our way back to Fyodor's resurrection, but something appears to have gone wrong. Fyodor hasn't come back, and now there are 3 ghostly forms above his body. Looks like we've got some ghoul blasting to do.
One of the 3 figures that have appeared over the top of this body reaches out a hand towards the group of you standing around. And almost instantly, black tentacles burst through the fabric of reality. And can you all please make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, I didn't realise I was in hentai porn.
How close am I to 9?
You are all... Everyone is close enough to 9.
Yeah, get a +3 on your... Oh, wait, hold on. Get my charisma bonus. Yeah, get a +3 to your rolls.
That's a 23 for old James.
19.
Cool.
That's
What did you all get? Right. As these tentacles burst through the fabric of reality, Tholme and Ibathane, you both dive out of the way as they go straight towards your face. And so does Craig and the potion seller. However, 9, you're very distracted at this moment.
How many Yoda backflips does the potion seller do?
We don't even see them.
She doesn't. She just kind of sidesteps and it just goes directly past her, like she was almost expecting it. 9, can you please...
Was she expecting it? Has she seen this shit before?
I'm gonna say probably because I've got my armour on. I'm not a Dexy gal. I'm not a dodgy.
What have you got on,
Flippy.
Tolmy?
What have I got on?
Yeah. So 9's in her armour, you're in...
I've just got my normal stuff on.
Oh. Am I the only one still in the bathrobe?
Yeah.
Yep.
The rose of fluff.
Because we get like bonuses from actually wearing our stuff.
With my
you're
flippy
just...
floppy sippers.
Oh, you wearing your hop and floofers?
Hop and flofers.
Yeah, can you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage?
Okie dokie.
And you are restrained.
Okie dokie.
Which means your speed is 0, and you can't benefit from any bonus to speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on any further dex saves.
Tally-ho, question. How do I not be restrained?
You can break free as an action. It will be essentially it's similar to being grappled. So you can make either a strength or dex check against the spell save DC, which I'm keeping a secret
Are those
for now.
tentacles a being? Can we attack them?
They are not. If you try and attack them, you can instantly see as you look at them, they're not quite there. It's almost as if they're only incorporeal when they want to be.
Oh, okay.
So if we were to try and hack at them, we'd only be hacking at 9.
Basically.
Okay.
Not good.
Yes.
Not good.
Not ideal.
Speaking of which, Tholme, as you dart out of the way, you have got the initiative and you can now attack.
Cool. Can I...
There are 3... Just to describe it, there are 3...
Can you just describe the room?
Describe the room
just
in general.
because it's been
So
a while
room-
since we recorded.
The room in general is about... It's like a small chapel, and you're essentially in the altar area.
Okay.
standing directly over the body, but he's now dived backwards and is scrambling across the floor. Some sort of cleric type person, an acolyte.
Cool.
Doesn't seem to be able to hold his own in this kind of situation. And in basically on the altar is lying the partially reconstructed, as best they could, body of Fyodor. And as I described towards the end of last session, 3 ghostly figures with open, screaming mouths have appeared over the top of Fyodor's body. And Ibathane was able to see these essentially pieces of souls being wrapped together, summoned from somewhere, but he's not sure where. And the 3 of them immediately turned to all of you and begun to attack. The room itself is about 40 feet by 40 feet.
Okay.
And there are probably bigger than that. It's probably about 40 feet by 60 feet. And there are some pews and stuff over in the last 20 feet of part of it. And there's the architecture is very much like cathedral.
Okay.
Okay, so these ghosty, spirity boys didn't come from Fyodor himself. They kind of just
You wouldn't be able to
I wouldn't
tell.
be able to tell.
To you, they were just like, suddenly it was just like, there was nothing, bang.
Things
some
there.
sort of
Okay,
ghost.
got
So
you.
I can tell that they're probably imbued with his soul in some way.
You're not sure.
There's a soul involved.
There is soul energy involved. You're not sure where it came from. It started to coalesce in these 3 originally
Do
sort
these
of almost
ghosts? Do any of these ghosts appear to be male or female?
no distinguishing features as far as that.
So
I'll show you a
about
picture of what they
say,
look
sister, soul, sister.
Go
I'll
get
show you a
that
picture of what
gold,
they look like.
sister.
This is specifically not the stat block that I'm using. They look like that.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
they look.
fuck.
They look. Oh,
it's like a weird
Ghosty.
mummy, like a ghost mummy kind of
Yeah.
thing.
For the listeners, it's not the stats I'm actually using, but the picture is an alip or alip, ALIP. It's in Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes, but it'll be online if you just Google it.
Okay.
Is what these things look like.
oh okay.
Cool.
Got ya.
Who is in this room?
In this room are the 3 ghosty boys.
Yeah.
You 3.
Or ghosty girls, because we
Or
said we
3 ghosty non-binary creatures.
Cool.
You 3, Craig, and Potion Seller.
And,
the
And the
Acolyte.
cleric who's now backing up against the wall, probably wet himself.
Were the other Dragonborns not here yet?
Nope. They specifically had not wanted to come because they were like, we are not religious and we feel weird being in a temple/church.
I see. Right.
Here's a question: do we have them on the suspect list?
No.
Should we?
Yeah.
Yes, everyone's on the suspect list.
Everyone.
Right, anyway, Tholme.
Yes, Tholme, your turn.
Shit.
Tholme is gonna dive back. Let me think. How far away from us are these creatures?
You would have been standing probably 20 feet away.
Right. Let me think then. Ibathane, you need to give me some magic stones at some point.
I will do this at one point or another. You mind attacking first?
I am just trying to work out what.
I mean, I can wait here all day. It's
Tell me we've done this before.
No, I'm just
Stab
trying.
them. Hide and stab them.
Right.
How can you stab a ghost?
Tholme-
we're about to find out.
Tholme is gonna jump backwards to the nearest pew and hide.
Okay, roll stealth.
It's a 16.
Plus, does that include your bonus?
Yes.
All together.
Yes,
Altogether.
7,
Cool.
7 plus 9.
Um,
And then he's going to use his crossbow. And is going to get a sneak attack as well. So I'm going to roll to hit with crossbow. Yes, an 8. I'm going to spend a lucky. I'm going to spend a lucky.
Reroll immediately.
That is a 16.
A 16 will hit. Yes.
Ooh.
Fantastic. And that's going to be so it's going to be 5d6 plus 3. That is a 5, 7, 10, 16, 19 plus 3, 22 damage.
22 damage. Okay, as you shoot this crossbow bolt, it goes into the form of the ghost, and straight through the other side and clatters against the wall behind it. However, as it goes through, you do see some of its essence appears to be dragged with the crossbow bolt and dissipate as it goes.
Okay.
However, you're not sure how effective that was.
Yeah, I can't. That's one thing I wanted to work out whether, but I need to do a check for it to try and like.
What are ghosts weak to?
Dark.
Not a Pokemon!
I thought you were being genuine for a second. And I was like, oh, I've got darkness. I was like, oh, it's gonna go well.
Can I?
Shit.
I can't. No, I can't do a kind of check because that would be an action. Right.
Can I cast Proton Beam? Who you gonna call?
Cool. And
That's you?
That's me, and I'm still I'm not hidden because I just fucking fired at him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, that's all I can do.
Cool. That makes it 9.
Cool. So I'm
So
currently.
these 3 spiritual forms are still currently over in the dead center of the room, over the body of Fyodor. Just to describe, you've seen your friend Tholme jump, vault, duck behind a pew, pop back up, shoot a crossbow bolt, which hit, but at the last second, he adjusted his aim to make it hit.
No.
But you're not. Once again, you're not sure how effective that was against it.
Okay. So. I mean, I'm just gonna try and break out. To be honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Good shot.
want to break free.
Okay.
So is.
I respect this choice. Good.
You need to take, as you begin to move, you need to take another 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Is my AC
9 is getting fucking.
Is my AC
tanked.
doesn't take any account into this?
Nope, it does not.
Okay.
It's essentially as they're holding on to you, they're pulling you apart and squeezing you.
That is
And
not-
it doesn't, and probably trying to worm its way down into the gaps of your armor and tear
Oh,
at
down
your
our
flesh.
top.
Yeah,
Oh.
down your top, down in between the gaps, in any gaps you have in your
I
armor.
really hope this isn't awaken a fetish in you.
This is vile. Oh no. Okay, so do I a strength saving throw or
Nine's on the
strike?
strength.
It's not it's a strength or dex check, so not saving throw, just straight up modifier from in the big box.
Is there anything I can do to boost this roll to fuck?
You have, may I suggest, you do in fact have inspiration that you never use,
I do.
so you get advantage.
Oh.
Just because in general you guys should use your inspiration because you never do.
Okay.
Not- Connor's giving me a face because he doesn't have inspiration.
Come on, how inspiring was my Philip thing?
Yeah, but
Philip.
inspiration's
Henry.
given for doing good things.
Don't fuck with me, Henry.
Question: if I were to, so can I use my divine? If I was to use my divine sense, would that be classed as an action, or could I say whilst Tholme's shooting his crossbow, whilst I've been hit by this, I'd use my divine sense to try and detect.
So
what
divine
is-
sense specifically would tell you what, specifically using divine sense would tell you what kind of creature these might be.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
So it's detect celestial, fiend, or undead, and consecrated or desecrated place, or like things within
It's
the room.
probably fucking desecrated, let's
That'd
be
be
honest.
interesting to know.
Okay.
No, do it.
Yes, I would let you do that as a
Yeah, man.
probably bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna use my bonus action for something else. Fuck it, yeah. Divine sense it as a bonus.
Okay. So as you're trying to, I assume, break out of these tentacles' grip, you also focus your mind, and you can feel that you are in a consecrated place. This is a church. However, these things are appear to be some sort of undead.
Undead.
Definitely undead.
Interesting. Cool.
Very, very strong sense of undead.
Strong sense of undead. Horrifying. Okay. Right, so inspiration point is gone. R.I.P. I'm gonna roll to try and break out. That is 16.
Okay, you have advantage, remember.
Advantage may as well.
That's what your inspiration is for.
16?
Yep, 16 will break you out. You strain against these tentacles, break them off of you, probably reach in and grab one that's worming its way into your shoulder guard, throw it on the ground, and as you do, it dissipates into seemingly nothing, goes back through the fabric of reality to wherever it came from.
That's
And
gross.
yeah, you've managed to break out of the grip of these.
That is pretty fucking grim. though.
That's pretty gross. I'm gonna have nightmares about this.
Yes.
Me too. I wasn't even there.
However, you are still in a 20-foot square of these tentacles squirming around.
Oh, for fuck.
They're still breaking through the fabric of reality. You're just currently not held by them.
Oh.
Oh fuck!
I
Right.
kind of want to get away from.
Move.
Okay. I get it.
Wait, 20. This is a 40.
40-foot wide, 60-foot long. There's a decent portion of the room.
So a third of the room is
Almost-
filled up
yeah,
with
almost a
fucking.
third of the room.
Can we move through them?
Yeah.
Okay, we can't without getting caught.
When Tholme ran away, he probably moved through where you could see a couple of them. They only seem to be real when they grab you.
Oh, I see.
That's
But he's not in
interesting.
them at the moment.
He's not in them at the moment. He went off to behind the pews.
Shout. Right.
I take it you wouldn't class my breaking out as an opportunity attack, and then I could use my Relentless Avenger to move half my speed.
No,
away.
no.
Are you sure?
Yes. You also just have your movement. You
Yeah,
haven't
just
moved.
run, my dude. How about instead of half your
You
movement?
can also just walk away
Instead of half your movement, why didn't you use all your movement?
to actually get out. Because
Can I
half your...
jump away?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, sure.
Boing.
Boing!
Yeah,
Oh, you should be wearing a fluffy
You
pony
jump
beard.
away and out of these 30 feet away.
thought-
Probably to the other side of the room, so you're now standing against the opposite wall, essentially.
I like the idea that all of these tentacles are now just like waggling in her direction, like.
No, they're currently reaching towards Ibathane, Craig, and Potion Seller, who are all still in there. Which, funnily enough, brings it to another one of their turns.
Are these going to take over the city? Should we just run? Are they going to take over the city? How do they get into the city?
It's
How
like
do they get past the
Throne Split
barrier?
all over again.
Yeah, how did they get past the barrier?
This barrier shit.
One
They were
of
already
the
in.
three swirling spiritual forms is going to look over towards where Tholme is, and is going to drift across the ground over towards him. It will.
Go straight past.
No, that's sadly not. Well, no, sadly for you, good for me.
I mean, are you sure?
I've only got one lucky left. Fuck. What did I use my other lucky one?
I've just been looking at all the spell slots I spent. I don't remember what they were on.
Probably Philip.
No, that was all cantrips. I remember that I wasted my most powerful spell slot by attempting to teleport and not. That's good. So no Triceratops this fight. Damn it.
Can you polymorph into a dragon?
No, it's not a beast.
Ah, okay.
But if I get one more level up, T-Rex.
Fuck. How is that useful in a fight? That's small arms. And if
Big
we're,
fucking
Big
mouth.
head.
if we're going through the actual depiction of a T-Rex, you're basically a big chicken.
So
Exactly.
that makes it less
That's
embarrassing when
more
I
scary.
run away.
Everything back.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a giant chicken and then eat the KFC guy, Colonel Sanders. Going after him.
Fair enough.
Also.
Cool. It's going to drift over towards you and is going to reach out what looks to be some sort of ghostly claw. And can you please make a... Fuck, just had it up. Can you please make... No, you don't make a roll. Fuck. Does a 16 hit your AC?
It does.
It does. In that case, can you please take...
This is the second one of these guys to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking I can use my uncanny dodge.
The first one used tentacle porn. The second
This
one
one's
is
using-
Super
Take
effective.
9 necrotic damage.
I
And
might as well.
you have disadvantage on all your attack rolls until... Basically, on your next turn, you have disadvantage on any attack rolls you make, as the life energy appears to be sucked out of you and all of your muscles just begin to ache.
Cool.
That's weird.
Wait,
Right, I'm
gross.
gonna half that to 4 damage.
Cool.
Cause,
With your uncanny dodge.
yeah, because I doubt I'm gonna get. Ha! Yeah, definitely am now that I've said this. I doubt I'm gonna get attacked by the other guy as well. So.
Cool. That brings it to Craig.
What the fuck, Craig? Go before me. Wait, Craig.
You got the same initiative, but he's got higher dex, so he goes first.
What the fuck, Craig?
Can he hold his turn?
Craig, you're not allowed stats.
You have a character sheet.
I play you, Craig.
As he begins to move, he's going to try and run out of the tentacle area. As he does so, he's going to look at you, Ibathane, and go, Quick move! You get a bardic inspiration dice. You can add a D8.
He's a
Craig and
bard!
No way!
What?
You can add a D8 to.
Someone's got to tell my stories.
Since when? I'm sorry, what is the reasoning for him being a bard?
He's got a luscious voice.
He's got a look. People come from all around to hear his voice.
And the story of Vivian, the fairy lord.
Yeah, you get bardic inspiration, so you can add a D8 to any D20 roll, essentially.
Okay, whenever I want, or for the next round.
Whenever you want, it lasts for a
while.
time period.
Oh, sick! Right,
Like
okay,
10
cool.
minutes or
I'll
so.
spend that when I want.
But as he does that, he's going to pull a rapier that he has at his waist out, and is going to run up to the remaining one that is over the top of Fyodor's body and try and stab it.
Good Craig, good Craig.
Oh, he's growing up so much.
I'm
Look
gonna
at him
admit-
go.
I'm gonna give him
I
a
am
sneak.
very interested to see how this rapier does.
Yes, also, I'm...
The other thing is that my fucking rapier does necrotic damage, which is going to be shit against them, probably.
He gets a 17 to hit.
Fuck Craig.
the fuck, Craig? I remember the
and
battle of him being
does-
nuts.
6 points of damage.
Go on, Craig.
As he stabs through it. As he does so, once again, in a similar way to when the crossbow bolt went through, doesn't seem to have that much of an effect.
It's alright, Craig, but it doesn't really seem like you're trying.
However, it does seem to do something, and as that happens, he's going to stand there and kind of look at it and just be like, "Oh God, it's bigger than I thought it was."
Did you use all your movement, Craig?
I did. If I walked away, it'd get an attack of opportunity, which might be bad for me because I don't have a lot of HP.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It'd be crazy if Craig was actually the strongest one out of all of us. And also, it probably
One
would
day.
be surprising.
One day. Which now brings it to Ibathane.
Okay, right.
We're relying on you, my dude, because it does not seem that anything we can do is doing any
I
harm.
run up, slide, and land behind the pew next to Tholme.
In your slippers.
What's the situation?
Hey, Tholme! What the fuck?
There is one right in front of you, by the way.
Shit! I said I did it, I regret this. But anyway, I use my bonus action to cast Magic Stone and give him the stone.
Oh,
Okay.
thank fuck.
So I give him a Magic Stone.
Yeah.
And I go, hello, ghost. Right, are there any ghosts still on top of Fyodor's body?
One is
And who's attacking that one?
Craig right next to it.
Shit, fuck.
There is one right in front of you. There's one kind of towards. There's one essentially.
Wait, so
right...
this one came from the body,
Yes.
right? In a straight line. So if I stand up, there's this one, and then another one in a straight line.
There is.
Okay, let's see what lightning does. I
Is
want
Craig in that line?
Can you give me a highs or lows?
lightning is basically a fucking proton beam.
but
from
is
Highs or lows?
Craig in the line?
highs.
Craig is not in that line.
Oh.
Okay, I stand up and go, Craig, duck!
He does. Yes.
It's like, it's definitely not a duck.
Like a quack duck, is that what you mean? That's okay.
Nice one.
I thought you meant duck as in like, if a duck lightning bolt will still
There are
hit
two.
me.
There are two in a line. There were three. One's on top of the body. The one on top of the body and the one in front of Tholme are in a line.
Yeah.
The one that cast those tentacles
That's slightly
moved
out.
off and it's slightly to the side.
Okay, that's fine. I'll attack those two then. So I'm going to use Lightning Bolt.
Yes.
My 3rd level spell. So you, my dude, need to do a dexterity saving throw
Spare
for
fucking
both
work.
of them.
They both get a 20, non-natural.
Fuck.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
That's.
Not
don't
bad
think
at
I can-
all.
I don't think I can.
No, not even bending luck.
I'm gonna have
You
to.
can't bend luck on them,
Can
you?
I use my inspiration to make them roll again?
I don't know, but sure.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna use my inspiration to make them roll again.
Yeah, I'll say you can. Yeah.
I never use my inspiration. So I'm gonna use-
One gets a 19 and the other gets 13.
Okay, the 13 fails.
Okay.
And the 19, there's literally nothing I can do to make that fail.
Yeah.
Even if I bend luck, the max I
bardic
can get would make a
inspiration?
match. No, because it's not my D20.
Okay,
The closest to my
It's
D20 roll.
D20 roll.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, so one of them is going to take full damage and one of them take half damage.
Oh, is that one of those?
Yeah, so it's still going to take damage, but
It's a high level spell.
Good shit. Good shit.
I need my D6.
And we'll see. It'd be interesting to see if it does damage as well. Well, it'll do damage, but what if like it really hurts them? Imagine if you fried them ghosts for dinner.
That would be a shit dinner.
Could we have asked for ghosts at the banquet?
Low calories though.
Like, maybe
That'd be
ghosts.
filling.
Fry up some of those
Goes right
tentacles.
through you.
Tentacle calamari. No, tentacle tagliatelle.
I'm so sad.
I'm not gonna lie, I rolled a lot of ones. So that's 21 damage on the full damage boy.
Okay.
Still good.
And that's 10. Ooh. And then that's so that's 10 damage for the other chap. How does it look?
This bolt of lightning, the one that is directly in front of you, you can't quite line it up properly, so it just kind of catches the side of it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you are
I'm a
aiming
bit
at the
closer.
one on top of the body, and it goes directly through its chest. And where this bolt of lightning goes through leaves sort of like a hole of... You actually can see it destroys part of the soul essence that makes up this form. It does quite a lot of damage.
If only I might be destroying Fyodor's soul.
Yeah. No, that's okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's better than them killing us.
True! I hadn't thought of that. Oh, how attached to his body are we, just in terms of area of effect?
Not as much as they are.
Okay, pretty good. That's a good point. What happens if we burn his body?
As this happens, you feel a magical connection between you and the one above its body form. And I'm going to need you to make a...
Oh, it's not a good magical connection.
connection.
I was like, Fyodor, how are you?
It's like,
No,
I
it's
love
more-
your guide.
Can you please make a dexterity saving throw?
I'm getting ghost raped. Okay. No.
What'd you get?
No. An 8.
In that case, can you please take 11 points
Guys,
of
we're
necrotic damage?
not doing
Why?
well.
Is it
As
its
essentially, as this magical connection forms with you, it tries to rebuild part of itself by using you.
Gross.
So it's its turn.
No,
What?
it used its reaction.
Fuck.
So, question, could we see those storing gems
How
you
much
got
damage?
from the uni?
Yeah, not
Yeah.
yet.
Could we
They
use...
use a spell slot for me to use. And they're
I was
empty at
saying
the
we
moment.
couldn't store a soul
I
in
might
them,
as well
could
just
we?
use the
You can just throw
Store
a
a
rock at
soul
them.
Shit, we throw them on the ground like a fucking like a proton trap from Ghostbusters. Right, how much damage is that?
11.
11, yeah.
These things are gross.
I remembered what I rolled on the dice.
I'm on 37 hit points.
Cool.
What does necrotic
as
damage
that
mean for me?
Necrotic damage, just normal damage.
Okay, cool.
Just doesn't do anything particularly different.
Singes
to you.
your gown though, dressing gown.
What
can't
did you choose
believe-
as your form of damage to be?
Slashing. I
Slashing.
believe. Yeah.
Fucked it.
As this connection forms between you and then breaks as it tries to siphon some of your soul out of you to rebuild itself, it is then going to move and it's going to turn to Craig and is going to try and swipe at him.
No.
I told him to duck.
Ooh.
You've just killed Craig, haven't you?
No. Oh no, I was thinking of something I could do, but it's a different one. That
He
has that.
looks too happy.
He looks too happy for it to be good news for us.
Yeah, as it does so, it's going to slowly float away, meaning Craig will get an attack of opportunity on him,
Ah, good.
which will sadly miss. But
Fuck
as it
damn
does
it,
so,
Craig.
it's going to put a hand out to Craig, and it's going to put a hand out to 9, and it's going to fire a bolt of dark energy out of both of its hands, one at 9 and one at Craig.
Lovely.
Hope we don't lose Craig. When the fuck is the fucking potion seller gonna go?
And she gonna polymorph into a Tarask.
9 does a 23 hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the one at Craig will hit him.
I feel like potion seller's kind of on like healing duties at the moment. That's kind of where
Fuck,
she's
yeah,
good.
she might have some. Did I get a
She's
healing
gonna,
potion? off
she's
that?
gonna be helpful right now because
I don't know if I've got
rest of us are getting a bit shit
She'll
next
make us some after the
at
fight.
the moment.
Guys, I might have to roll into my pockets to see what I can pick out.
9, can you please take 20 points of necrotic damage?
Fuck yeah.
It rolled quite well.
How many? 20?
Yeah.
This is gonna be a short fight.
You on 35?
I'm on half my health.
I'm on 37.
I haven't even hit it
That's
yet.
how you know it's bad.
45.
You know it's bad when 9 is on less hit points than me. That's not good.
And that will be. Yeah, that'll be its turn.
Why did I slide
It's
up to
alright,
the one
guy.
that you're stood next to? Why did I do that?
Which brings it to Potion Seller.
Oh,
Right,
right.
polymorph
No,
time.
As a result of that, I point my finger at it and cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. It needs to make a dex save.
She's playing her class.
Oh, fuck. We've never done
What level are
this
you
before.
casting this at?
Oh, that's a good
Or
question.
is it your innate one?
How much does it annoy me at the moment? It's just an 8 one.
So it'll be, I think it's just first level.
think it's
So
just first
2d10 if it fails.
Yes.
It will get a nat 20.
Well, it can just fuck
I think,
off.
does it take half?
Yeah, creature must make a dex saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a success
Roll
roll.
the 2d10.
We'll know what fire does to it now.
Yeah.
I watch with an erection.
Watch with intent.
That's a d10.
I watch pitching a tent.
Oh, 12?
12, so half to 6.
Yeah.
Nice.
How much? How much?
This. The creature fires its 2 black beams from its hand, and as the one hits 9, this jolt of fire flies back up to the black beam and seems to singe up what looks to be its spiritual arm. And Ibethane specifically, you see it's almost like the soul energy itself is catching fire and begins to evaporate.
Fireworks, guys! Fireworks! Everybody use your firebolt!
Which, yes, as I said, is now Potion Seller.
I'm inspired by you playing your class. Henry,
Yeah.
what class am I?
You're a sorcerer.
Okay, cool.
That's not classing, that's a race thing.
Oh, so I should do more race things. Henry, what race am I?
Get your lightning breath going.
Fuck, I have lightning breath!
See, I was going to do it earlier when it first got me, but I was like, I'd rather actually escape first
makes
and
sense.
then...
And then fuck it when you're almost dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. The Potion Seller is going to down a potion as a bonus action.
Did she get the toe stuck in her throat?
No, she doesn't. That's not what she's drinking. She drinks a silvery blue liquid.
Angel come.
Whoa.
Oh.
Can you'll give me a Arcana check quickly?
Probably not
I
well,
should be
but...
better at this.
17?
What did you get?
15?
13.
You actually all recognise this as a potion of haste. You've drank them before.
Oh, she's gonna be fucking bouncing off the walls.
She's actually going to go Yoda.
Should I...
And as she drinks it, smashes it on the floor, and blood throws out both of her hands. And
I'm actually really
from
excited for this.
every single one of her fingers comes a small dart of force.
Fuck, she's catching magic missile. Casting.
Should I give her my
Every
shield?
one of her fingers, though.
If you're a high enough level, you can cast them as fucking many times as you want.
Should I give her my shield? She can
Every
like
single
jump
one?
around shield bashing
Yeah.
people.
Every single one of her fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Henry,
She fires 8 bolts,
she only has 8 fingers?
only
not
got 8
including
fingers.
thumbs.
Oh, okay.
Thumbs are fingers.
Thumbs
That-
are
that-
friends.
Don't discriminate.
I'm not including them in this one. As she does this, she does 22 points of damage.
Yes.
This is on the one that was attacking Craig.
Aw, she cares for him.
So yeah, each of these darts that fires out of her fingers. When the way I imagine magic missile is that the darts take the form of something close to your heart, and as they fly through the air, it's like someone's tossed a potion bottle at this thing multiple times, and each of these 8 potion bottles smashes on its form.
I thought you were gonna say there are toes coming out of her fingers.
No, and each of them smashes on its form, doing a decent amount of damage, and it seems to knock it back almost a little bit.
So if only could cast magic missile, would they all be Gary?
Yeah.
Aw.
8 Garys flying to...
Which will now...
That would be 8
Oh, she has
fists.
another action. She will... Because she drank Potion of Haste.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She will run out of the area of tentacles.
Okay.
And as she does so, she will throw a potion of lesser... normal potion of healing to 9 and say, "Drink this, dear. You look like in a bad way." So you get a potion of healing. So it'll be 2d4 plus 2 if you drink it.
Okay, cool.
Drink it.
Which now brings it back to the first one. everyone moved out of the area, so nobody gets attacked by these tentacles, so they will disappear.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
It will then throw a hand out to 9.
You alright?
Sorry, I'm just imagining them literally throwing a hand at someone.
I'm a ghost, bitch!
And just like flops
It will-
lame
it
at the
will-
floor.
It will point a single finger at 9, and a rasping will appear from it, and can 9...
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What did you say?
Is it a sheep?
Oh, the noise my pipes make when I turn on my shower. Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
What's
can
at my sink
you
face?
please make a Constitution saving throw 9?
I mean, I can try. I don't know if that'll go very... Wah! Natural 20!
Very nice.
Wasted on a save.
Wasted on a save.
No,
Yeah,
this
you
was an
feel-
insta-kill, maybe.
You feel the feeling of it's almost trying to suck the life out of you across this distance.
It's trying to suck me off!
But and
Not
you,
in a good way!
you try and resist it, but you still take...
It's trying to suck me off to the afterlife.
I'd argue there's no good way to be
Oh, I'm
sucked
sorry.
off
On
by
the
our
nat
ghost.
20, you still take damage.
Whether you're into that shit. You still take damage.
Fuck a
That's
doodle do.
unfair.
It'll be 25 actually if I put my Constitution saving throw.
doing
He's still
maths.
doing maths. He's doing a lot of maths. That's the
You take
problem.
18 points of damage.
Holy fuck, for a nat 20?
Yeah. Hey, you're fucking... That's half damage, my
I
dude.
really don't want to be
That
near
if
this
that
thing.
was full damage, that would have cleaned her out.
I don't want to be near this thing.
25.
Take that potion.
Guys,
It's not going to make a lot of difference to me.
at what point did we decide to run?
I haven't even hit
when
it.
Craig dies. Craig will be our measure. If he drops, we leave him. No, I don't think I could leave Craig. I think if Craig goes down, I think everything's going with him.
Folmy, it's you.
But
Save Craig.
right, I'm going to now dual wield my magic stone sling and my rapier of wounding.
Okay.
So my on-hand attack will be my rapier. So I'll roll to hit with that first, which is a 21.
Okay, yeah, that will hit.
Cool, and I'll do my sneak attack with this.
Yep.
So that's going to be 1d8 plus a d4 necrotic damage. So this will probably be shit on it.
Do you know earlier on 9 you were saying, oh, why don't we just use one of those magic stone things to capture one of them, like to like
Oh, the storing
store the
gems.
soul. Now I'm stop thinking about it like Ghostbusters with a Pokeball.
So can it, right, so I'll do this individually. Can it take 10 piercing damage and 4 necrotic damage?
Okay.
And then for the sneak attack, can it take... Oh, that's not good. 4, 6, 8, 9 sneak attack. So that's piercing as well.
Okay, yep.
And then with the magic stone, I'm going to try and hit.
You wouldn't be able to do an offhand attack with Magic Stone.
Can I not?
It's right in front of you anyway, so
Oh, okay.
you'd have... I'm pretty sure you get disadvantage if you're attacking something within 5 feet.
That is actually true.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think whether I spent another fucking lucky on it. Because I did roll a 2. Oh, and there's no point then.
You can't hit.
No,
anyway.
is it?
Yeah, you can't... Yeah.
Okay, well, I will...
The magic stone he could because it's not a spell for him. It's just
Yeah.
throwing a stone.
Yeah.
So he could use it as an offhand. He just couldn't.
I mean, you do also
Yeah, you just got the
have
disadvantage.
a dagger that you could use.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking... Yeah, no, I'll use the dagger instead. That's good. Cool. So I'll use my dagger.
This is Gregor.
Yeah,
Greg
this is
the
Greg the Stabber. It's coming in that 20.
Very nice. Crit cards. I will grab them. I've got
Crit
them.
cards. And I can choose between 2 crit cards because it's a magic item.
So you can choose, as you plunge Greg the Stabber into its body,
Yeah.
you can choose between grazing hit or momentum.
I think, yeah, I'm going to go for momentum.
Okay. Double damage and +2 on your attack rolls next round.
Ooh.
So that is 4 plus, and I don't get my proficiency on my offhand attack, do I?
You do not, no.
Cool. So that's 4.
You don't
plus-
get your dex bonus
Yeah.
on your attack.
So that's 6 damage.
6 damage.
Piercing.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just the dice roll, no bonuses. 6 piercing damage. Cool.
But I get my +2 because it's magic item.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so 6 piercing damage, but then
Okay.
doubled and fucking. What was it? It was plus. So double damage,
Double
and I get a
damage.
+2 in my next.
Yeah, does the 6 damage include the double damage?
No,
Okay, so 12 damage.
so 12 damage. Yes,
It's pretty good.
it's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And good choice of critical, by the way.
I assume you drop back down and have another
So
conversation.
I had the choice of momentum or grazing hit, and I thought.
But the
momentum-
graze is what we say when it's not a good one, right?
Yeah, exactly. I
So-
thought that was a bit odd, so I just went for it.
Momentum's good.
9, you'll go.
Cool. I know we always debate this. Is taking a potion, is that a
Bonus action.
bonus action?
Bonus action to drink it yourself. Action to feed it to somebody else.
Ah, pretty
Okay, cool. That clears up. So I'd like to use my bonus action to drink this potion of lesser healing. So that's 2d4 plus
And my action
Twa.
to fuck up a ghost.
Yes.
2 plus 2. So that's 2. So that's 6 points back. Right.
Sensational.
Sensational.
Considering it almost did 38 damage.
Yep. Right. So just describe the layout of the room. So there's still one at
So
Fyodor's body.
there is one just probably about 10 feet behind Fyodor's body from your perspective.
Okay.
That moved back and shot a beam at you.
Oh,
that
one.
There is one right in front of these two that Tholme just plunged his dagger into.
Yep.
And there is one kind of over to the side a bit where you originally were.
Help! Me and everything are cowering beneath this one, like.
Help us with this one.
That fucker did fucking shoot at me though.
I don't give a fuck!
Okay. Right. Let's tag team them. Right. I'm
Yes.
gonna.
What's
Boing.
the cleric doing?
Oh, there's also the one that's to the side is the one that just did the lots of damage to you, that siphoned off some of your soul.
Oh god.
There's the one that shot the beam at you, and there's the one that siphoned off your soul.
Oh my god. None of these guys seem to like me. Right. I'm gonna jump over to. So. Scrap that. Going to ignite my sword. So say. Something like that, probably.
Yeah.
So my sword's now on fire.
Lovely.
Dandy. Jump over to the one who's closest to them and try to hit him.
The
Would you
one
believe?
over by Tholme and Ibethane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's try to hit him. Can I kind of jump so that the two of them are in front of him and I'm coming at him from behind?
Yeah.
So we're almost
Yeah,
like.
sure.
Do you have 2 attacks?
She does.
I do. So that is 23.
That will hit.
Cool.
Yes.
So
Fucking belter.
a lot of rolls I want to do here. So I've hit with
I like
that.
the
I
sound
would like
of
to
that.
use my divine smite.
Okay.
As a second level spell, and want to say that I also get an extra D8 because it is undead
You will.
as well.
This is
And
gonna
I've
be a lot
also
of
got 2d6 flame damage with my sword.
damage. Okay.
Oh, this is good.
So that's going to be 48 plus 2d6.
Yes, right.
Can I feel the heat of her sword?
Yeah.
So let's start with
This is the first time Ibethane have seen it as well.
6 damage just from my
sword.
actual
Okay.
sword. The flame. Oh, you bastard. The flame is 5
Okay.
damage. Then 1, 2,
I'm lost.
4d8 because I'm casting it as a second level spell.
Oh yeah. So it's actually 5d8 plus 2d6 damage overall.
Yeah. 5d8. So 4d8. Yeah.
Oh?
11. 16. 18 damage
18 damage.
with my divine smite.
Yes, 9 just fucking drops from the sky and cleaves this thing in two, and for a moment you see it's literally in 2 pieces that slowly begin to knit themselves back together. And then you have another attack.
So I do.
Yes.
Forgot that. Yeah. Rinse and repeat. May as well.
Yeah, we need to fuck these guys over.
14.
That will not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You bring your sword back up, but it's not actually fully reformed, so you essentially cut it in half and bring your sword back up through where you cut it in half, and you don't really do that much damage
Okay.
from that.
Does it look injured?
Yeah, it does. As I said, the actual material, like the body of it, is starting to have to stitch itself back together.
Okay.
Like you get individual wisps of necromantic energy, and from Ibethane's perspective, soul energy, slowly stitching back together, and it's not as fast as it was originally.
Okay.
Cool.
Which will bring it to that guy's turn.
Don't like this. What's happened to the cleric?
The cleric's just over in the corner,
Cowering.
cowering.
Is there a smell of a urine in the air?
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty strong, to be honest. Yeah.
Can we just shout at him being like, can you chuck us over some healing or something?
Yeah,
Come
fuck
in
man.
use,
Yeah.
please.
Come on, man, don't
he's
piss in
just
church.
cowering.
They kill us, they're coming after you.
He's cowering.
I'm
Cowering.
gonna walk
These
over to him
people.
and just like unveil my chest and be like, heal me!
Look at that guy.
You turn into the Emperor. Oi, you.
Philip.
Philip number 2.
Daniel!
We talked
At it
about
again,
this.
Daniel.
Don't fuck with me, Daniel!
We talked about this, Daniel.
Pissing in church is like rule number 1. Don't do.
I've got a plan.
Yes. Did you just piss in my church, Daniel?
No.
This is my home, Daniel.
No, the
They're all my home.
I'm trying to work out, can ghosts get stuck in a web?
I thought you were going to say well.
Can
Can
ghosts,
ghosts get stuck in a well?
can ghosts get stuck in a web though?
I don't know.
Hello and welcome to the middle bit. Just me, James, this week, as we're all separated for the Christmas holidays. So hopefully everybody's had a nice Christmas, a happy New Year. I think last week you all heard the first use of our backup mid-bit, which we might be using coming up soon. We've all got different deadlines and exams all over the place at the moment, so it's going to be a bit sort of all over the shop for a little bit, but hopefully the episodes will keep coming out every Sunday as they have been, so we shouldn't have any problems in that respect. But yeah, you'll just have to excuse the fact that some of the mid-bits are definitely going to be the generic one, same one every week. But, you know, maybe some people will enjoy that more than listening to us talk and ramble for ages each week. So yeah, very much just that. I mean, recently, what have we been doing apart from editing the podcast? We're editing season 2 just ahead of what we've been doing. Unfortunately, no streaming recently. I don't think actually we're going to be streaming again till around about March time, which is unfortunate. But you know, we'll prepare some stuff to do after that. Once we're all free at the same time, we'll hopefully be able to do some more interesting things as well. Recently, Connor's been working really, really hard to back up our entire catalogue of Phase 1 material, which I think he may have tweeted about recently. That's been one hell of an undertaking because we've got so much stuff. A ridiculous amount of stuff has had to be downloaded. I would say I've helped, but unfortunately I've done very, very little towards it. But no, I think at the moment everything's going really well. We've got Season 2 pretty much in the bag now. Hopefully everybody's really, really enjoying it. I think we're getting to the point where some of the questions start to get answered, actually. So that's really cool. And there's probably some of the best episodes we've ever recorded coming up. So hopefully everyone's really enjoying that. Apart from that, the charities we support, we've got Marrow, or Anthony Nolan specifically, which is the bone marrow register that we support within the UK. To be honest, I say we support that one, but any bone marrow register, please get involved. Look at what they do. It's all about trying to save people with blood cancer. So look up that sort of stuff, because signing up can really save a life. So look up to that stuff. We also do Social Bite, which is a charity based in Scotland trying to stop homelessness. They do fantastic work, including setting up people with places to live, as well as a care package to help them develop their life around their house, rather than just have a roof over their head, which may not actually allow them to push forwards as well as actual care package does, as well as the simple things as just allowing people to pay forward money so that homeless people can come into their shops and actually have something to eat. So that's fantastic work. Please get involved in that, especially in these winter months when it's like horrible outside. No one would want to have to be sleeping outside at this time, so get involved in that. We've also got Tiny Changes, which is a charity in Scotland again, designed to help with mental illness and the like. So please go up and check their website.
They're really fantastic. And recently we've also started shouting out Team Trees, which is a charity promoting, or the aim of which was to plant or earn the money to plant 20 million trees, so $20 million by the end of 2020, which was achieved. But I don't think that we don't think that the having achieved their goal is the end of it. Obviously, it's going to be an ongoing thing. So please check them out and see what they're doing in the future and whatnot, because that's a great cause as well for the environment. Apart from that, everything else I think we've covered really. Yeah, streaming is on hold for now. Episodes will continue to come out. Nothing else is really going on for us apart from enjoying our Christmas breaks, really. So thank you very much for listening. Please, if you like us, please send us something on social media. Interact. Tell us that we're good or crap or whatever. Just let us know that you're out there listening, because it's really, really lovely to hear. So check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's all in Let's Try Roleplay. We also have a Gmail account at letstryroleplay@gmail.com. So send us a message on that. Also, you can check us out on Twitch in the future if you're listening to this when I've actually, as of March 2020, when I've actually started streaming again. Check us out on Twitch. Once that period passes on, I'll actually try and stream a little bit more regularly than I was. But hopefully, we'll continue doing that sort of stuff. So check us out on there, and check us out on YouTube as well, because we've got the backlog of all of our stuff on YouTube as well. So check out that sort of stuff, because I particularly quite enjoyed playing the video games to put up there. So check that stuff out. But apart from that, thank you very much for listening. I'll let you get back to the episode. Bye bye.
As the one now kind of ganged up on by the three of you looks at you, it is going to turn around and it's going to look at... It's going to look at the one that it kind of has a bit of a kinship with. Tholme. It's going to look at you.
Why does he have a kinship with me?
Because you don't have a soul. And it can see that you don't have a soul.
That's awkward.
Can you please make a wisdom save?
No, yeah.
How does it know? Is it on your Tinder profile?
Plus three.
Thank you. Oh, wisdom save's not good.
Tell me, you're...
Burn another lucky. Fuck it, burn another. I've used them all.
How many did you have?
3.
You better roll good.
That's gonna be 17.
You are lucky with that. Very lucky with that. It looks at you and you feel like a mental link with it for a moment. And for a second, the two of you might notice Tholme's eyes glaze over, but he comes back and is himself again.
Not again.
Not again. Thank fuck.
Not again.
That's literally why it was taking me so long. I was just like, who do I go for with this?
Can we say that the lucky is that I notice his eyes glaze over and slap him around the face?
Yeah,
Not
sure.
again, Tholme!
Yeah, sure.
We're not doing this shit 2 seasons in a row!
Yeah, sure. And with that, it's going to then very slowly back away as the three of you are distracted by this. It's going to back away and join its pal over near Craig.
No, I was standing right behind it.
Yeah. Well, it's going to float up and across them.
Oh god, what's it got? Can we look up? What's it got?
Oh, it's incorporeal. It just turns into like a tornado, Aladdin genie style.
What does? The one next to us?
No, the one next to you basically fucks off. Yeah.
Do we get attacks of opportunity?
You don't, because it's using its bonus action. To
Do
disengage.
you know, I haven't tried speaking to it at any point. Let's see if it knows any info.
When you
or
said
not.
when we look up, do you mean look up its skirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's its junk like?
Doesn't have any. It's, as I said, it's like Aladdin genie style.
Smooth like a Porsche.
Smooth
bonnet.
to a point.
Like the sneaky guy.
Ooh, what the nips like?
No nips.
How far up the skirt can we see?
No nips.
That we know of.
Right, which brings it to Craig. Craig is going to have 2 of them next to him now.
Oh shit.
One in front. No, the other one, the one that was
Floated
by
away.
you, floated towards you. Oh yeah, he has one next
the other
to
one
him,
floated away.
and then one further away. Then.
Thank you, James.
Just saving Craig.
Saving Private Craig.
Private Craig.
Right, so the one, Craig has now got one that's backed away from him and one that's just come up behind him. Probably hasn't noticed it yet. But as he turns around, he is going to see it behind him. And he's going to, pretty much make that noise. He goes, oh, there's one behind me.
Hold on. See when that dude goes and moves away, do we not get attack of opportunity?
No, it's essentially using his bonus action.
Sorry,
not
I
listening,
I
are
wasn't
you?
listening,
I
sorry.
don't think I was listening the first time he said it as well.
Yeah, I think I got distracted by the lights, that's why I didn't realise.
Wait, no,
do
you
the-
would. It's not a fucking rogue. It doesn't have a bonus action to do something.
Ah!
Yeah, you would.
3 bonus, 3
Shit!
attacks of
Yeah,
Do
opportunity.
you know what? It took us 2 attempts to get that, but we fucking got there in the end now.
No, it was as Robin asked again. I was just like, yeah, it's using its bonus action. I'm like, wait, not everyone can use the bonus action. Oh, no, fair, you would.
Right, cool. What is an attack of opportunity? I've never done one. I've never been
God.
engaged with an
So
enemy.
do you have any
Punching.
do you have any melee weapons?
I've got me wand.
No, it doesn't count.
Fuck! I've got a wand. Oh, it's not been relevant yet, has it?
No, it hasn't. You haven't done a specific attack spell with it. It's always been a save.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Wanda Weasley, though.
Right, so you'll just be punching.
Fuck.
You'll just be punching.
I've got my knight daggers.
All right, you use a dagger then.
Eldritch Theer into him.
I've got my Eldritch dagger.
Okay, yeah. So
I'm gonna
you're
stab it
using
with
that. You're trying to stab him with that. So it's going to be D20 plus your
Proficiency.
strength plus proficiency, or dex plus proficiency for you.
My dex.
Can I dual wield an attack of opportunity?
No, you only get one.
Cool.
What up?
I can
And
re-roll
I'm out
that.
of luckies.
I can re-roll that
How come?
I got a
because it was a 2. I can re-roll 1 and 2s.
You do.
on
Yeah.
damage.
On
dice.
damage.
Damage.
You roll 1s and 2s on damage.
Bollocks, is it?
So I
Yeah.
missed as well. So we're just
Okay.
gonna have everything fucking punching him.
No,
Oh, no,
we're really not, because I got an 8.
Yeah, you'll whiff.
Oh, we could have taken him out there, guys. We fucked it.
You actually could have taken him out there.
Wait,
We all missed.
It's great. Is it definitely re-roll
any
on damage,
advantage?
or is it
It's
re-roll
great
on
weapon
hit?
fighting. It's reroll on damage.
wait with me, lads. Hold on.
Mate,
Can I do something else and not attack it with a weapon?
No.
what's 6 plus 8?
14.
It's got more than 8. 14, doesn't it?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Well, does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay, well. Could you bend luck moving?
Not on an 8.
No, but it's a plus a 8 is 14. No, plus I would have used my rapier, not my thingy one. Yeah, plus a 7, so 13.
Yeah, I could bend luck on that. It's about fucking. Alright, go. 3. Add 3 onto it.
What was it? 13, 16.
No,
Yes, that hits.
Yes!
It was 17 because you got 14. 6
No,
plus
he
8.
uses rapier, so it's.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
look at him and go,
that's it.
only I sense you fucked up the least. Alter space and time.
And he's within 5 feet of an ally.
Yeah, he is.
Is it like a 3-second jump back in time?
You only get 1 sneak attack per round, though.
That's also very true. Very true, my friend, yes. Oh. That is 8 damage.
Okay.
Still something?
As I rapier up his skirt.
You actually, like.
Something chops off and falls on my head. Floppy ghost.
You reach up and you just kind of. As it's, like, kind of floating over your head. And just kind of, like. You don't actually stab it, you just kind of, like, mess it up a bit. Because it's incorporeal, so stuff just goes through it. You just kind of, like, swipe at it. And because of that, you're like, oh, at first, I don't know if that'll hit. And then Ibothane is just like, I think that hit. Because Ibothane has this natural sorcery powers, his belief in you causes it to work.
Aww. That was very cute.
Can we
And he
say?
died.
No.
Shit. Can we say that like I fucked mine up because I've never made an opportunity attack before, and I went, oh shit! Then I would like fumble for my dagger and drop it on the floor, and Eldritch emerges.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on. Give me a
No.
highs on lows at least.
No.
If I roll on nat 20, will you let me do it?
Sure. If you don't roll on that 20, I'm making you roll magic, though.
I roll a 16.
I'm rolling magic, then.
Oh.
That's
As you bend the luck, I'm making you roll magic.
Oh, I don't want to be a. Why if it like changes me into a stone? No.
Oh, Is it that bad?
No.
I'm not going to explicitly tell you which one. I'm not going to tell. I'm going to show James, and I'm hoping James will not tell anybody else.
I won't. I'm just gonna make it come up.
Come round.
It's gonna
No, it's coming up. Believe me.
Oh no.
I mean, I take it we should be worried.
It's fine.
Oh, it's so good. Oh.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Right. Yeah. No. Nothing happens.
As Ibethane is fumbling around with his dagger and all that, trying to get this attack of opportunity off, he drops it and tries to catch it with his magical powers, but he's unprepared and something goes wrong. And unbeknownst to anybody else, part of known only to him, and he probably will never tell. He lashes out like subconsciously with a piece of magic, and it slams into the back of Nine's head as she's turning around. And for a moment, he's like, "What did I do?" But nothing seems to happen.
What have you done to me?
Nothing. I didn't do anything.
What have you done to me?
This is unbeknownst to Nine. You do not know anything that's happened.
What has he done to me?
That brings
I don't
it
know.
to Craig's turn.
I don't know half the shit I've done to me.
Am I gonna find out what this is?
Yes, you are.
You're fucking magic! I swear to God. See, if I start going a tentacle out of my head.
I'm really good at magic. You've kind of got two hard tentacles coming out your head already.
Yeah, true.
Horns, man, not tentacles.
So Craig is
They don't flop.
being Craig's turn.
Just
Craig
right.
is gonna turn and be like, "Oh, it's behind me. Oh, you're so ugly!" And it's gonna cast vicious mockery.
Oh, I love that.
It needs to make a save, which it fails.
Yes.
So
It's
Craig
offended.
does. 2 points of damage, but on its turn, it will have disadvantage on its attacks.
Guys, it's official. Ghosts have feelings.
They do.
Just to
they
start
have
crying,
feelings.
it's like, my mum says I'm cool.
And as that happens, Craig is just gonna kind of like take. Yeah, he's gonna stand there and just be ready for it to attack him with his rapier in hand.
Look at him go.
Which brings it to Ibethane.
Oh, I haven't. Oh shit. Yeah. So the one next to us is not next to us anymore.
No, it's gone
Okay,
away.
that's cool. Right. Okay. I'm going to. Oh fuck! I ran out of sorcery points. I can't do twin spell.
Sorry, dude. Mind you, I did get like 2 damage on him with that stuff he used.
Wait. So there's one near the back of the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's one
Near the back of the room,
next to
one next to Craig,
Craig,
and one over to the side.
Okay. And the one next to the side is the one next to the cleric that's pissing himself in the corner.
Yes.
Useless.
I stand up and just go, "I'm so sorry!" And I cast Fireball at the one just over on the side. Is there any way
Highs or lows?
Is there any way it can slightly catch the one next to Craig as well, but not
Can
Craig?
you not, like,
That's what the
bend
highs or
that?
lows is
It's
for.
not-
Highs.
It catches the one next to Craig, but also catches Craig.
Shit. I'm sorry again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they need to make a saving throw.
Okay, the two.
That is dexterity saving throw for both of them.
Does it catch the cleric as
Are
well?
you just
So
toasting
Craig
this cleric?
gets a.
I'm not gonna lie, I probably aimed at the cleric to get hit both of them. So
Craig gets a nat 20.
Oh,
Good
Craig,
boy.
easy boy.
Good boy.
And the other two will both fail.
okay.
One gets a 12, one gets
Craig
a
is still
9.
taking half damage.
A fireball.
Yeah, it's not good. $35 damage in total.
Right.
And that means that it's 17 for Craig.
Bazunga.
I'm sorry, Craig. You know you've got to move fast.
So that hit 2 ghosty boys.
2 ghosty boys.
How much damage?
35.
35 each. And it hit the one that ran away from us and the one that was off on the side.
The one directly behind Craig. The one directly behind Craig. The one directly behind Craig, as the flames of this fireball dissipate, is gone.
Oh,
Completely.
good.
Yes!
You see
I got
no,
one!
You see no trace of it left. The
Nice.
one towards the side, over towards where the cleric is still there, but definitely appears to have had parts of itself blown off, and Ibathane can see essentially chunks and shreds of the soul energy
Cool.
beginning to dissipate. Craig looks pretty bad, but he's standing. He kind of turns around to look at you, puts a thumbs up, and goes, "Good shot!" With both of his eyebrows like on fire, and like some smoke coming from one of his ears.
I didn't get a potion seller, did I?
No, you didn't get potion seller.
Okay.
She's off like the other side.
What happened to
essentially.
the cleric?
Clerics,
Is there just like a black mark on the wall where he used to be?
He seems pretty good at dodging, so part of me is like he would have...
He is coated in piss, which is probably fire resistant.
Yeah, true.
Or flammable.
Can you light piss on fire?
I don't know.
Doubt it.
the cleric's looking okay. He's singed. You probably dried him off.
The smell of piss must be.
But he only pissed himself a bit. It's not too bad. But yeah, he's up and he's awake and he's probably like, it's okay, and begins to heal himself.
Himself!
What the fuck?
I'm having a
Fair,
serious
you did-
word with
you did
him.
fucking roast him.
Yeah. Which, do you have anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, as my bonus action, I'd like to cast Healing Word on Craig.
Okay, yeah. Roll.
Yeah.
What's your healing word?
My Healing Word is a spell that I shouldn't have. That allows
What-
So what's the word
what's the
you
word?
say?
my Healing
Craig!
Word. Huh?
Good. Shut
What's
up.
the word?
Sorry.
I thought you were going to say, Craig, shut up.
Oh, I feel so much better.
No, my Healing Word is eyebrows. Okay, point at my eyebrows? No, I don't.
You definitely don't have eyebrows.
I'm going to cast it as a level 2 spell, so it's 2d4 plus my spell modifier. So 14 hit points back at him.
Cool.
Just under what I took from him. So that's not too bad.
Yeah, he's only 3 HP down from that turn.
That's not too bad.
He's doing all right.
You're welcome, Craig.
Yeah, so you've immolated one. However, the other one you hit now turns to you, looks at you, and is going to.
It was her. I point at 9.
Fuck off.
You've
I'll
got-
point at him.
You've got AC.
That hasn't been coming in use a lot, though, to be fair.
I have an 11.
Listen, a lot of the moves haven't been AC based, so it's been saving throws.
Does it
and
float
stuff.
towards me menacingly?
It looks towards you menacingly, and once again lets out a hiss. Can you make a Constitution saving throw as it points at you?
Charging its laser beam.
And you know
What's
what?
that from?
Constitution saving throws are my jam, and I'm stood next to 9.
It's not good.
What do I get from you?
3.
Plus 3.
19?
19.
Ooh.
Yep, you pass and take 25 points of damage as it siphons off pieces of your soul. You can actually see as it points towards you, soul energy rips out of your chest and goes to rebuild it.
I hope that wasn't my sense of humor. Okay.
I didn't have one in the first place.
Fuck you, God!
The Emperor just pops his head and is like, I didn't have one anyway.
Fuck you. How much damage?
25.
What the fuck?
I mean, what's good is that we're all doing pretty.
I'm on 12.
I'm on 45. I'm not doing too bad.
I'm on 23.
I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said.
All the ghosts turned to you at once. Oh, really?
We just found out Tholm's last name is Hagrid.
I know.
That brings it to Potion Seller. The Potion Seller is going to see all of this happening. She's kind of standing off to the side, slowly sort of vibrating for the amount of haste that she's got inside of her. Just like bouncing up and down, like the Tasmanian Tiger style. And she's going to run over to the other side and is going to point a finger at the creature that just attacked Ibathane. And is going to say some words in... Do any of you speak Celestial?
Yes.
9 does.
She says blight in Celestial.
Oh!
And is going to make it take a Constitution saving throw.
Blight,
Which it will fail. Making it
Potato blight.
take...
That was a disease of potatoes.
What?
Yeah, it's
It
the
was.
potato famine.
It was.
Potatoes get ill?
Yeah.
Do they cough?
Yes. Yeah. I'm sure potato can cough.
Making it take 34 points of damage,
Good woman.
which will kill it.
Shit.
There's
And
one
you
left.
told me you wanted to run. Tut tut, Craig could still die though.
we all could still die.
I'm actually on the fucking very edge. So that was the one that attacked me, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Fucking vengeance.
No,
Nice one,
James,
potion
doesn't
cell.
matter if you're on the edge because we
She
are
cast the
the
same
edge.
spell it casts on you.
Oh shit.
On it, yeah.
Sweet.
But it
vengeance.
failed its save, which leaves one left.
Which hasn't really been touched.
Nice way to throw the proverbial left boot.
The remaining one is going to point both of its hands at Ibathane, and 2 black beams are going to shoot out at it.
What is the point of me doing this?
One will be a non-natural 20, and the other one will be a 14 to hit.
I just poked myself
I
in the eye.
can't do anything.
I
No,
was
they
scared.
both hit me.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna be frazzled.
I could be permo dead.
No. How much health you got?
The last one when I saved on, I think, did 35 damage. If I go to 24 under, I'm dead.
Wait, did you have to do saving throw?
No.
No. Can he?
I can't do anything to stop this.
Can you take 30 points of damage, please?
Oh, okay. I'm down to 0, but not down to half. Fuck. Okay.
How much under are you?
I'm just on 0.
Are you just on 0?
What?
No,
How
but-
much damage? How much
Yeah.
HP did you have?
12.
All right, fair enough. Yeah.
But you're still. You need to know what number you are under in case
No.
they keep
No, you don't.
attacking to you. Don't.
No, that's Star Wars. We
Oh,
just go to
I-
0 and then it's death checks.
Mm-hmm.
If they attack me, it's an automatic
So
death
you're
fail.
standing next to me.
Yes.
Fuck. What does it look like?
Essentially, these 2 black bolts hit Ibathane in both shoulders, and from
Triple somersault.
Ibathane's perspective, he just feels all energy disappear out of him. He crumples to the ground. So you just see Ibathane get hit by 2 black bolts, and he just goes boom onto the floor, like in a pile.
The ghosty person sees a mage hand and go up and give him the finger. But in
Funny
fact,
enough, it's now your turn.
that was not my action.
Yeah, it's all right. I understand.
And I'm still hidden.
This never would have happened if I was a Triceratops.
Right, so how far away is it from me?
From you, it's probably about 40 feet away.
Wasted. Just wasted.
It's right up the back of the room.
Cool.
It's 30 feet away. That's what you said.
40 feet away.
Oh,
Genuinely,
that's-
that was 6 points away from killing me.
Was it?
Yes.
Damn.
Right, I'm just.
I could have killed you because I rolled pretty badly with that attack.
Cool. Right, I'm gonna.
That's stressful.
You can fuck right off.
Hey, there's a cleric right here that can revive.
That cleric can suck a dick. I burnt him. You know he's bringing me back
he
wrong.
was rude to the Dragonborn as well,
No,
wasn't
wasn't.
he? No, he was. I wrote in my notes that he said a derogatory comment about Dragonborn being in like the holy place, and I was like, shut the fuck up. Who do you think you are?
You all thought he was just like they were invited, but they didn't want to come because they don't like our religion and all that kind of stuff. But fair enough, whatever.
Does anyone want to know if I hit or not?
Yeah. What did you attack with?
My magic stone sling,
Oh yeah, cool.
and I did hit. I got a 24.
Nice.
And I'm gonna do so 1d6. So I'm gonna do d6 plus d4 for this. That's gonna be 4, 8, 14 damage with the magic stone itself.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna do my sneakles and tackles.
You wouldn't get sneak attack on this. You're not hidden, and he doesn't have anybody next to him.
Am I not hidden?
No, you didn't hide last time. You did 2 attacks. So it's 14 points of damage. This is the sulkiest I've ever seen Connor.
Is it where is it? Is it in with him?
Where's Craig? Where's Craig in relation to him?
Not next to him. The one that was next to him, Ibathane got.
I am-
This is
Where
the
are
one that
Craig's
banged-
eyebrows?
Craig's eyebrows are gone.
Shit. I was gonna say if one of them had landed like
Oh wait, wait. Can I not just move before I do it?
You can hide first, yeah.
Yeah, can I hide?
Yeah,
in?
sure.
Yeah, fine.
Tommy, Connor, you've been playing Tommy for a while.
Cool. That's one additional one.
Roll stealth first to see if you successfully hide.
19.
Yeah, you successfully hide.
Right, I'm just gonna roll these again 'cause I've lost. Oh fuck! 20. An additional 20
Additional
damage.
20.
Shit, nice.
So that was 34 damage in total. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
That is
I believe
sick.
so. That's very good. Very nice.
I just say as
This
well?
brings it to 9.
Thanks for stabilising me, dude. That's a lot. I was waiting for it, and then he was like, I'll just use my bonus action to hide. No, it's good, I understand. I'm not a
think it's
useful
more-
member of this team, I get it. Burning off eyebrows.
I'm sorry. I want to fucking kill this.
I'm looking at you now.
I gave him the finger for you.
My best bud, who I've healed a lot of times.
It is 9's turn.
Best butt! You do not treat me like your best butt.
I have healed you many a time, my
True.
friend.
No, I reckon just kill him.
So, wait. To stabilise, is that a bonus action or full action?
For you can just use lay on hands. You can get him up.
But is that a bonus or is that a full
Action to stabilize. Because it'd be a medicine check.
Come on, 9, get me up, because I'm getting shit off Mally. That was good. Erection
That was
joke.
quite a good joke. yeah.
Erection joke, anyone?
Yeah, but I could also, I could potentially kill him in this one as well.
Me?
In
It's
this
a bonus
attack.
action to use your lay on hands.
Me?
You just said full action.
No, it'd be a full action to stabilize him. To do a medicine check to stabilize him. But as a paladin, you can touch him and give him health back.
Okay, you said full action for lay on hands, that's what I
Oh,
was confused.
fair enough. Yeah.
Right.
Were you just contemplating you could kill me?
No, kill the other guy.
Oh, okay. We
Yeah,
could just
so-
get rid of this permanently.
So,
To use your lay on hands, you can give him, what is it? You're level 7, so 7 times 5, 35 health HP max, yeah?
Yeah.
You can use however much of that you like. But,
Don't waste.
yeah.
Just put me on 1.
I'd like to go, so
Put me
before
on higher than 1.
Wonder Woman jumping towards
Mm-hmm.
this guy, I'll briefly poke Ibethane and I'll lay my hand on Ibethane's forehead
In a backhandy kind of way.
and kind of
Just slap him.
why and give him 10 health.
Works. Everything's awake now. If you give him 10.
I mean, we are 100% wanting to sleep after this. If you want to just burn all of them.
It is quite late. It's probably like 9:30.
But are we gonna sleep after this?
I'm going to
I'm
bed.
going to the bed.
I'm
You're-
already in my dressing gown.
It's
I
both
may or may not
late-ish
sleep.
and
Where
you're
about we
hungover.
just stand and.
But I also kind of want some health. I'll give you 15.
I'll take it.
15, right? You've got 15 lay on hands.
Yep, everything you're on 15.
Right, and then fucking jumping up to
Right.
your man and trying to attack him.
You would be able to, yep. It's 40 feet, but if you use your movement and jump, you'd be okay.
So one of my attacks done hit him.
Cool, what'd you roll?
2.
Damn.
Shit.
Second attack.
I don't like this. 8 plus 14.
I'm afraid that doesn't hit. No.
Fuck. That is
I'm
disappointing.
very sorry.
See if I could use a bonus action. I could have done.
Do you know what? I get an attack now, which, come on, lads. I'm not that fucking useless.
But now I'm right in front of him.
That's a good point. I'm
See-
not-
Yeah, like
Seeing you try very, very hard to hit him, Craig is going to get inspired, and on his turn is going to run up and also try and hit him.
Bless me soul.
Does he have a magical instrument on him?
No,
Is it just
It
those
is his fucking
sweet pipes?
voice.
he
it's
calls
just his
a voice?
sweet pipes. It's why he isn't casting any spells, because he can't. He can just do the
fuck's
inspiration
sake.
bit, because he doesn't know how to play an instrument.
Jesus. Just suddenly became a bard and
Yeah.
then didn't
He has some sort of magical powers, because
Oh my lord.
but no one's really sure what. I'm not really sure what. I just decided in this fight he's gonna be a bard. Could be someone else next time.
Next time he's gonna be a fucking barbarian.
But yeah, he's gonna run up next to 9. He's gonna try and stab with his rapier.
Look at him go.
He will get a nat 1.
Oh god.
Oh,
No.
dude.
no.
Craig's gonna fucking lose or something. Like a.
I'm more
Nut.
concerned. Do you know what you've done to my head?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie. It's funny.
This is titled Eat Dirt. Craig begins to run up, forgets that Fyodor's body's there, and just trips over it.
Do you know what? Could have been worse.
But as that happens, he smashes his face on the floor
It became worse.
and
Oh,
is
Craig.
blinded for
It got worse.
2 rounds.
It got a
Oh
lot
my
worse.
god.
Ah,
Did you just
shit.
get a concussion?
He smacks his face on the floor, rolls over, and blood is immediately rolling down into his eyes. And he's like, "Oh no!"
It got a lot worse.
That's the end of his turn, which brings us to Ibathane. You didn't see Craig fall over, but you heard his "oh no, why?" because you're currently on the floor behind a pew.
Do I look up and Craig's just not there anymore?
You look up and Craig's on the floor, covered in blood.
Is he? Did he fall over the altar onto the other side of
He
it?
fell over Fyodor's body on the altar, smashed his forehead on the ground, and then sat up and.
So is he
blood streaming down his
behind
eye.
the altar?
He's he's kind of standing on it. It's the altar itself's like a raised dais.
Oh, I see. Okay. Fair
So
enough.
it's not super high up, but
I
it's
see.
it's
Okay.
maybe 1 or 2 feet up.
Right. Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use Healing Word again. Level 2 spell. That's going at 9.
Thank you.
Payback for my life being saved. let's give you that first.
What about me?
You didn't stabilise me, you piece of
You
shit.
didn't say
And
him, and
you've
you
not
haven't taken that
any
much
damage.
But also, I did do 34 damage to it,
Yeah, that was
Oh,
alright.
that's fair.
which
11.
is probably half.
11?
You got 11
Watered or
points
something.
back
Wow.
of healing.
Thank you.
Not quite the 15 you gave me, but we'll do that later.
Oh shit! No, it's a magic stone.
And then I'm gonna. I'm just gonna revert. I'm just gonna cast Firebolt,
Okay.
which I now get a +3 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Additional +3.
which you're gonna need.
You can fuck off.
That roll.
19.
Oh.
Shit.
I'm a powerful sorcerer.
I thought
Yeah,
you.
that hits. Yeah.
You talking about?
I thought you rolled a 3. I was like, oh, we're
No, I
fucked.
rolled a 9,
Oh, it's like
but
a 3
I get
from here.
I get a +7 and then a +3, so I get +10.
Dang.
Cool. And I'm gonna roll my 2d10 damage.
So did you use the wand?
I use my wand, yeah. Comes out of my sweet War Mage wand. I haven't decided what that looks like yet, but it's gonna be cool when I do. And I'm not gonna do it on the spot because it'll be shit. Yeah, that's 10 damage in total.
Nice.
Not very good.
This firebolt flies past the side of Nine's head and smacks into it, going poof, and going straight through its chest, which once again begins to slowly re-knit, but it's getting slower and slower and slower.
Cool.
Which will bring it to Potion Seller's turn.
Fuck it up.
Fuck it up.
Potion Seller is going.
Uses
to-
her ultimate move, describing how to make a fire giant potion, and the guy gets so bored and then just
Kills himself.
he just disappears.
Do you know I prefer being dead?
Wait, I'm already dead.
It's once again going to point her fingers at it, but only with one hand this time.
Okay.
And 5 darts fly out.
Wait, so now we're using thumbs.
Oh.
Yeah, now she's using thumbs.
She's using her thumbs. Now we're thinking with thumbs.
Do we know what's a thumb though and not a giant's toe? But she's just like sellotaped on.
And we'll do, unfortunately, not a huge amount of damage, only 8.
Fucking
She
useless.
didn't roll particularly well.
Do you know what, she's gonna
8 plus her stuff though, right?
be the one
Yeah,
fucking
They
healing
do
us.
force damage.
Oh yeah, 8 plus
Magic missile does
1, so 8 plus 5, so that's
13.
13.
yeah, they do a +1.
Yeah, as these 5 potion bottles smash on its
I love that.
on its form, which will bring it back to its
Do
turn.
they look like little Molotov cocktails in potion?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Which will bring it back to its turn, and it is going to.
Just gonna cover my eyes in preparation.
9's right in front of it, so it's going to try and swipe for 9. With a 19 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Will not hit. You catch it on your shield.
Fuck.
What?
Which will make it Tholme.
Oh, hey. Okay, still across the other side of the room.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to hide
Okay.
again, and I'm gonna try and hit it with my sling. That's going
Do
to.
you still have any magic stones left?
I've only used one.
Okay, cool.
So that's going to be a 15.
That will not hit, unfortunately.
I can't get anything from anyone, can I? Not really.
No, I'm all out of shit.
Cool. I'm just gonna fucking sit there.
Mhm.
We'll move
You
on.
miss, unfortunately. It goes against the wall. And 9, you'll go.
Cool. Yeah. Let's try and hit it. turn down for what? Ooh, 21.
That will hit.
Cool. And I want to do the same as what I did before.
Cool.
So I've got my 2d6 for my flame, 1d8 plus 3 for my sword, and then I want to do Divine Smite. What do I want to do? Second level spell again? Yeah, let's do second level spell again.
Okay.
Right, so I'll roll.
So it's 5d8 and 2d6.
Yes. So we'll roll longsword first, just to make it easy. Oh, fuck. So 4 damage with the longsword.
No, because you can re-roll 1s and 2s for damage.
Ones and twos for damage. Oh.
That's when she's using 2 hands.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
I literally never used to. Oh yeah, okay. That's 4 damage then.
Cool.
3, so that's 6 for flame, and then the divine smite is 20 for my divine smite.
Nice. How do you want to kill it?
Yes! Yes! Oh, thank
I just want
fuck.
to chop its head off.
All right, yeah.
Nice.
Chop
Yeah,
its
you-
wisps off.
You bring your greatsword round, your longsword round, and carve straight through where its spectral form of the head is. And as you do so, you let a burst of divine smite through its body, and you embed through its head. And when you're about halfway through, these jolts of radiant energy start to burst out from its head, and wherever these sunbeams pass through it, its spectral form no longer exists. And eventually this burst of sunlight from your divine smite just engulfs all of it, and the whole thing is gone.